My name is Mikie, and I began attending Hoboken Grace 2 years ago when I moved here. So I am from South Carolina, born and raised, went to school there, and Hoboken was kind of the big move. Moving to Hoboken, I didn't know anyone, I had never been here. It was definitely a challenge I was ready for, but I would say that my big fear was that there wouldn't be anyone my age pursuing the Lord, and that I think that I was just really trying to protect my faith. And so before even moving here, I was looking up churches and I found Hoboken Grace, and I just didn't want to give myself an excuse. I wanted to protect it and make sure that I had that Sunday check-in with the Lord. I didn't really realize that Hoboken Grace would be so much more. But I remember joining dinner group about a month or two in, and I was like, I don't know what I'm signing up for. I don't know what this Tuesday night is gonna look like. But I remember going in and just instantly being comforted and kind of just feeling like I was at home. But I would say that I kind of had this fear as well that I didn't want to overcommit. I didn't want to put down my roots. I wanted to serve, I did, but I was like, you're in a dinner group, you're going to church, you're setting, don't put down too many roots, And I remember serving in the Christmas exchange, and that was just like the most phenomenal day. Getting to be front row to that was just such a cool thing. And I remember going and talking to my dinner group leader, and I said, that day was phenomenal. Getting to see the love of the Lord, the joy of the Lord, just getting to reach out to our community was so cool. I remember when I moved here, one of my friends, she said Mikie, I'm praying for you that you will grow closer to Jesus in this season of life, in this new place that you get to call home. And I don't want to say that I scoffed, but I think part of the doubt in me was that I wasn't going to grow in my relationship. I was just trying to maintain. I was just trying to hold steady and protect that faith because I did value it so much. And I was so wrong. How close I've gotten with the Lord and how I speak with Him, how I pray, how I see Him work throughout the week is just like the most phenomenal thing. And I'm just so thankful that He has blessed me with all these people and with a church that is so uplifting and so impactful to our community and not just within these walls. For anyone that's in my shoes, and that do I take a deep dive, do I step in, do I not, just to really go for it. You're really missing out, to be honest. And I think that this is a place and that God is calling us forward. He does want you to serve and He wants you to love your community. And if you don't do that, you're just missing out on such great people and great connection with the Lord. Because when you do serve, you get to know that love of the Lord and you get to share it. I remember Pastor Chris said, rivers, not dams. And that has just been such a big thing for me, that you don't let the Lord's love dam up in you. You let it flow through and be a river. And I think that has just been such a big statement to really how we love here.